welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So today we are going to be doing a reading. This is a reading that was suggested by one of the subscribers of the channel, my very special 𝗤𝗏𝗧. Thank you so much, my love, for giving us this topic to explore today in the pick a card reading. So we are going to be doing a pick a card reading, and this is going to be about messages from your spirit team or your spirit guides. Okay, so you are going to see 3 images on the screen. You can pick the image which pulls you in. You need to take some deep breaths before you can choose the pile. You can also choose multiple piles. Maybe all 3 piles have a message for you, so take it how it relates, my loves. But we're going to go very deep in this reading. So try to look at the images and breathe in, breathe out, and try to focus on which one is pulling you first, and then we can dive right into that pile for you. Alright, my loves, so I'm gonna see you in your reading. Take care, see you soon. Alright, so for my pile 1, for those of you who chose the first image, let's dive into your reading, shall we? So, oh my god, when I was channeling your pile 1, I instantly felt so much gratitude, so much love in my heart, especially when I saw the first card, the mountain goddess. I was just so mesmerized and fascinated by the energy that you are giving off right now. So I feel like your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your spirit team, they are so impressed by you, by your strength, by your tenacity, because you have done the work. You know, this is the pile of ascension is what I'm picking up. So whoever's watching this pile, you guys are ascending. You guys are turning a new leaf, you know, turning into a new chapter in your life. And this transformation did not come easily. It came because you had to have a lot of strength to be able to go through this. I feel like there has been a lot of emotional battles, emotional wars, and you know, emotional depths that you have had to go within in order to figure out how it is that you could come out as a stronger version of yourself. So literally, your spirit team salutes you for the kind of dedication you have had in, you know, being good no matter how the life is treating you or the world is treating you, and trying to surrender, you know. I feel like if there's any conflicts that happen in your life, you make it a point that you do not add to the flames, but you try to reduce the conflict that's happening around you, because you are so tapped into your emotions that, you know, there's a sense of you balancing the energy of the room when you arrive, pile 1. So I feel like you guys are ascending. You have the blessings of the mountain goddess with you. Your spirit team is usually found in the mountains, so I feel like if you take a trip to the mountains just for relaxation, or if you plan something like this, you are going to get a lot of ascension downloads, epiphanies. Your psychic gifts are going to be very enhanced. Maybe you live in a very crowded place and your spirit team has not been able to contact you properly due to this, and that is why I'm seeing them wanting to tell you that you need to kind of take some space, go out on your own, or you know, go with your friends, but go to a mountainous region or somewhere near water. It could be a tropical region as well, but this is important for you because it will help you gain clarity over the next chapter of your life, which is filled with a lot of, you know, feelings of things that you have never felt before, and you ascending to match them, and you ascending to be brave enough to release all the conflict and the baggage from your life. Okay, so if you have been facing conflict for a very long time, the mountain goddess is here to tell you that if you separate yourself from the conflict and you try to observe your emotions and what it is that is triggering you in regards to that particular conflict, that you will be able to identify the root cause of that, and you will be able to rebirth yourself from that. You will be able to reinvent yourself from that, and there's a lot of playful energy that will come within you once you start trusting yourself, start trusting your spirit team. Maybe you have had a conflict with your spirit team for a while now, because you have been going through a lot, in terms of certain challenges and obstacles that have been in your life, and you could have felt like your spirit team does not really care about you, does not love you, but they are coming in strongly to tell you that you are going through a massive transformation in your life, and maybe some things are coming up from very, very deep parts of your soul that need to be purged so that you can become brand new, so that you can reinvent yourself. Or whatever conflicts you have had in the past with other people or your spirit team, these things happen so you can strengthen your intuition, so that you can understand the value of resting while also giving your time into working, and not being surrounded by so much chaos all the time that you cannot separate your personal energy from other people's energy. So there could be some boundary issues also that is coming up for pile 1. Your spirit team wants to let you know that you need to place strong boundaries with people, because you feel a lot. You can take in a lot of energies from other people and become stagnant with it and not know how to release it. So it's very important to for pile 1, you guys need to take spiritual baths, is what I'm hearing, okay? So that these feelings of regret and these feelings of wanting to change the past, and whatever traumas happened in your past keep coming up, where you regret not knowing enough, or you regret being naive or gullible, or you blaming yourself for going through certain things. It's important for you to know that you were young at that phase, whenever that thing happened with you, which was very difficult to forget, difficult to heal, difficult to go through. So it's very important that you give yourself that patience. In this card it says have patience, and there's this girl on a lotus, right? It's such a beautiful image here, and 7 + 1 is 8. That tells me about transformation that you have had to go through in order to become this lotus, in order to become this person who is growing through the dirt, growing through the mud. I feel like you have had to go through a lot of challenges, a lot of struggles, and at times you felt alone, like you felt like nobody's with you. But have patience, so that you can be kind to yourself. I feel like you need to be kind to yourself in your thoughts, in your words towards yourself, because you have been through so much conflict at times. The inner conflict that arises within you, pile 1, is because somewhere you have felt like that is the only way to go, and the only way to survive is what I'm hearing, okay? That internal conflict of maybe procrastinating on that particular idea that you have in your mind about a project, or not working out, or not taking care of your body, not pampering yourself, not feeding yourself some very, very strong self-love affirmations every day, looking in the mirror at your gorgeous self, at your handsome self. Recently I just saw this short reel when Denzel Washington was talking about how there's this bucket of self-esteem that we have filled up every day, and then we go out, and people have this attitude of like scooping that energy out of you, scooping it out of you until you fill it back up. So it's very important that you fill that well of self-esteem back up again and again throughout these conflicts, so that you never run out of that beautiful energy of self-love. And sometimes for that you need to relax, you need to give yourself that space so you can purge certain wounds from your soul and come out renewed and fresh, right? So now you are entering this phase of a very, very high vibration, all right? I'm seeing you guys definitely getting into mindfulness, meditation, or you guys need to do that, okay? This could be the advice from your spirit team to get into these things, so that whenever any conflict arises in your life, that you know how to be in high vibration, that you know how to be mindful and not react but respond to situations, right? And using the power of the mind to be strong as the mountain goddess, or mountain god, like being stable, being secure, being very grounded in your roots, because that's what root chakra talks about, and earth talks about the root chakra, right? That's what I'm hearing with the reds here, with relaxation and regret as well, with the sacral chakra. So this is talking about self-love, sexuality, creativity, feeling good about yourself, feeling good about your body, no matter how it is, no matter what scars you have, no matter what battles you have had to go through. Talking well to yourself, talking in a very soothing language, in a very calm and a mindful language to your body, because all the cells in your body are listening to you every moment. Something to do with also drinking water. So you guys need to increase your water intake, drink a lot more water than you are currently. That will help you in cleansing toxicity and cleansing and purging. And having patience to surrender through this process of purging will be very, very important for you guys. Okay, number 28, 26 could be significant for you guys. Number 17 as well. All right. So yeah, this is very, very important for you guys. So let me read from the mountain goddess to you guys about what message your spirit team has for you. Okay. So here it says, within you there are many powers, many senses, all the ways in which your physicality reads the world. But within you, too, are subtle energies, and one of these is the immense power of your mind. The mountain goddess calls you to raise your vibration through tending the thoughts within, not to censor or condemn, but to raise yourself up so you can be closer to the heavenly experience that is available to you upon this earth. You can tend the thoughts within you just as she tends to the mountain, and you can reach divinity through the care you take with the company you keep inside your own mind. Oh my God, what was I telling you guys? That your thoughts are important. Your body, your cells are listening to your thoughts, and your spirit team wants you to know that no matter what conflict you have been through, that you need to train your mind to be mindful of either soaking in that conflict, taking in that conflict and making it very personal to you, to the point that you are suffering on the inside due to other people's opinions, or do you choose to be mindful and wash all of that away through spiritual baths, through drinking a lot of water, through meditating at least 5 to 10 minutes a day, if you can't give it 30 minutes or an hour, whatever. But those thoughts in your mind are very, very important, pile 1, okay? That will help you in your ascension currently. It says, mountain takes us higher. We can climb them. We are sustained and protected by them. And they give us the opportunity to look out clearly and gain great perspective and wisdom, because we are no longer amidst the minutiae of everyday life. Exactly. So this is about you taking that vacation, where you can relax for some time. I think this could be coming up in the near future for you guys, or this is something that you need to take a decision on in order for you to kind of release all the conflict that is rising up within your energy. Okay, this will help you cleanse yourself basically. So it says, it is now time for you to take your mind to this place of the mountains, to fly free. Give yourself the relief your mind requires in order to be your great ally. Soaring minds are capable of great things. If you ask, this mountain goddess can intercede with great spirit on your behalf and allow you the clarity, the perspective, the soaring freedom, and the powerful healing this mountain offers. Tune into this space. See yourself here, within her tender hands. Let the things of the world, which have their beauty and their holy place, fall away for this moment. Take yourself to this mountain and feel its protection, its stabilizing energy, and the respite from a mind filled with the worry that robs you of your true power. Let her care for you, just for a while, and when you return, there will be answers where once there were questions, solutions where once there were problems, and compassion where once there was enmity, right? So the illumination here in this card says, a higher perspective brings healing. My mind can become as strong as a mountain. Wow. Oh my God, that's such a gorgeous affirmation. That's so beautiful. So this is about strengthening your mind to go through the toughest battles in life with a lot of kindness towards yourself and love towards yourself. This is what your spirit team wants to train you with, so that you are equipped for the next chapter of your life, so that you can rebirth yourself in this beautiful chapter of your life. Right? So I do see that you have had to battle a lot. I definitely see that. I see that at times you have felt like, you could easily give up on your life. You could easily give up on the kind of challenges that you have had to face, pile 1. I do see that, okay? But now you are moving into stability. And the only way you can move into stability is when you take the time to relax before you move into this new phase, okay? So let's see, what is this conflict about though, right? I mean, I wanted to see what this energy is talking about for you guys. All right, so according to this, it says here, this represents an upcoming situation or one you are going through at this time. It may come in the form of a conflict with another person, which may manifest in ongoing agitation or even open hostilities. This could also signify someone in your life who is thoughtless or dismissive of you. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or co-worker, it's very unsettling and you're not sure how to resolve it. Is there a difficult situation going on in your daily life? Perhaps your workload has increased to stressful levels. Perhaps a family member is ill or acting out. You are lost at sea in the middle of a storm you can't control, and high emotions are tossing you around. You may have to step outside the maelstrom to gain tranquility in your life. Some of the unrest could be within yourself. Are you making a situation worse through an attitude of fear and powerlessness? You must stand in your power and take steps to create a calmer approach, right? So this, your spirit team is teaching you a calmer approach to things, a calmer approach at life, a gentler approach at life than, being hostile towards life, being very mistrustful towards people and towards life in general. So it says, express what you need to express and vent your feelings in your journal. Make decisions that honor you and consciously create some joy in each day. The storm will pass and you will be floating on a peaceful sea again, right? So this is a conflict that either you have gone through in the past or you will be going through in the future, or this could be something happening in the present moment, because this is a timeless reading. But if you are going through something like this, your spirit team wants you to know that it's very, very important that you have a gratitude journal, that you also write about what you're grateful about in the day, okay? So that there is that little joy that is expressed in you being able to experience this thing called life, which is magical and wonderful once you pass certain tests, So there are certain tests and challenges that either you've had to go through or you will be going through or you are going through. But they are only to teach you how to level up in terms of discernment and knowing your worth, knowing your boundaries, and to fill that bucket of self-esteem again and again, just like Denzel Washington said in that reel. Okay, it's so beautiful that reel connected with your pile as well. You need to surrender into this relaxation before you can face the world. And at times you need to give value to how much you rest versus how much you also give time to your work, So that's something that's very, very important. And you will definitely be peaceful once you know how to go through conflict with ease. That is something that your spirit team is literally guiding you towards right now, right? So this is a time of rebirth, a time of you renewing yourself from this place of feeling like, things are not working out for your highest good, for complaining, for worrying about future or worrying about the past and why things happened the way they did, why did conflicts happen when I didn't want any of them, all of these questions will be answered once you take that time to kind of hibernate a little bit, right? I do see you guys having that feline kind of a nature now, or you are stepping into that. You're stepping into that role of independence where you're ascending to a new role in your life. That's what I'm hearing. Like you're ascending to a new role in your life. And it's very important to clear the energies of the past so that energy that energy of regret, that energy of worry and conflict does not ruin the next chapter of your life. That is why that rebirthing is important. That card is so beautiful right there. Even with the reinvention, like completely reinventing yourself for the sake of improving yourself. I think that is what your pile is so good at. You guys are so good at improving yourself and working towards the highest good of others, that at times you can forget yourselves in the process, and you can regret all those times when you gave so much to other people and you depleted yourself by giving and giving. So now it's time for you to definitely get into this energy of having your mind as strong as that mountain goddess, okay, or that mountain god. All right. So let's see, what are you going through in terms of your rebirth and reinvention? Let's see. We are all born, and someday we will all die. Along the way, we recreate ourselves, either intentionally or through circumstances beyond our control, becoming far different from the children, teens, or young adults we once were. For many of us, finding a new spiritual faith is a kind of rebirth. For some, it is the discovery of acceptance of a different sexuality or gender identity, a change in careers, finding or losing love, becoming a parent, or losing your own. For women, menopause often causes a huge shift in how we see ourselves, and retirement can do that too. Embrace each life-shaking change as it happens, as frightening or unsettling as it may be, and rejoice in the rebirth as a new person with a fresh path before you. So, for action, think about all the major shifts your life has taken over the years and how you have changed from where you started out because of them. Are you happy with the person you are now? Put a candle in a cupcake and celebrate who you turned out to be. If you're not happy with the person you are now, put the candle in the cupcake anyway. But when you light it, vow to rebirth yourself and become the best possible you. Wow. Pile 1, didn't I tell you, like, your spirit team is on point in terms of you becoming this best version of you. This is what your spirit team is training you for. This is what your spirit team is guiding you towards. It's towards your highest timeline, to your best self. This is where you're heading right now, pile 1. And for that, you had to go through these lessons, or you have to go through these lessons to become a master of them. For some of you, pile 1, you need to watch my reading, my ripple effect reading, which I'm guided to tell you about. It's about the teacher and the student and the master. Okay? When the student is ready, the teacher appears. That's the title of the reading. So you need to check that out from my playlist if you haven't already. That will help you with this process. Okay? Right now, either you are in the midst of just completing out a big shift, in which case it is time to celebrate your rebirth, or you are overdue to reinvent yourself, and this is a push in that direction. Have you been wavering on the cusp of making a substantive change? This card may be telling you it is time to go for it. Okay? So I think this is about you cleansing yourself, like I said, so that you can get into this rebirth and stage of reinventing yourself throughout these conflicts and being strong, during these changes. Because when we are changing, we are also quite vulnerable to different people and different energies. Maybe you took away your energy from some person, and now that person has become your enemy and is trying to threaten you, or trying to make you regret your choices, or suddenly you feel very lonely on your path and you miss a certain someone. These thoughts and feelings keep coming up, and you regret the decisions you made because somewhere you feel alone. But your spirit team is here to tell you that you're not at all alone. In fact, you're being trained to become this cat, this mountain cat is what I'm hearing. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Mountain cats. Okay, we have the cat here and we have the mountain goddess here. So this is the mountain cat goddess or mountain cat god, something like that is what I'm hearing for you guys. Okay, this is what your spirit team wants to tell you, that you're going to be as strong as the mountain and as flexible as the cat. That is the mixture of you. That is where you're heading. You are going to be adaptable, yet sturdy and stable and safe and secure within your foundation. This is where you're heading, and your spirit team is guiding you towards this. So have patience. It is going to take time. Do not regret any of your decisions and surrender to the cosmos. Relax into these changes, because the conflict will come and go. They are temporary, but how you deal with them is permanent. And once we have that shift in mindfulness and a shift in your mindset, you change the game for yourself. All right, so pile 1, thank you so much for watching this pile. Do let me know in the comments down below, what are you dealing with? How are you tackling with these changes that are coming up from your spirit guides? I feel like your spirit guides are very, very strongly protecting you during this phase, and they want you to take some time off from work if you have been overworking yourself and you haven't had the clarity to kind of separate yourself and, plan your future and see yourself 10 years from now and what you want to be doing and things like that. So that reflection is very, very important in this phase. All right, so let me know in the comments down below how you're doing this, and this will help other people feel motivated as well, right? You are giving back to the community of people who are also going through the same challenges as you, pile 1. So this will be really, really helpful for me to get to know you better, as well as for the other people. All right, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box below, where I have placed all the details regarding how you can donate to my channel. Also, that can happen through PayPal, and also if you would like to gift me Amazon wishlist decks, you can do that as well. All right, my loves, everything is in the description box. Thank you so much. All right, so for my pile 2, for those of you who chose the second pile, all right, okay, so let's tap into your energy. So the first card we got for you is the Leap. Okay, now this card automatically made me feel like your spirit team is very, very close to you. I'm getting a group of fays, so you might be connected to the fairies or the elves, something like that is what I'm hearing. Okay, but your spirit team wants you to tap into a new opportunity that wants to come into your life. It wants to align to you, is what I'm hearing. Okay, this new opportunity is already, I want you to imagine it as something that you have always wanted. Okay, it is a reality, and it's like gift wrapped, right? And it's right there. It's already made up. Whatever in your mind you have thought or tried to manifest in the past, it's something that is already prepared for you. It's something that's gift wrapped for you from your spirit team. Okay, it's all the only energetic work that you need to do, and what your spirit team is guiding you to do is to get out of your comfort zone and change your energy, change your frequency, change your vibration to the level where you are ready to take risks. You're ready to move forward in life, that you are not interested in being stagnant in your life anymore. I feel like you, pile 2, have been kind of keeping yourself stuck in a particular situation with a particular person. It could be a particular job, and this thing, whatever it is, it's not aligning with that reality that you have set in your mind, in terms of what you want to align to, right? So even though you have imagined such a beautiful reality for yourself, you also need to take action and take steps towards that in order to make it a reality. And for that, you need to be a vibrational match to it first, emotionally, mentally, physically, right? And your spirit team is trying to guide you towards that direction. Your spirit team is guiding you towards taking a risk, taking a step forward, so that your spirit team can take 10 steps towards you. That's what I'm hearing. Like, all your spirit guides want you to do is to take that first step, and everything else will follow. Like, you don't have to put in much effort in this, is what I'm hearing. Okay, I feel like whatever situation you are in currently, it just seems like you have become like comfortable, or I can say like numb in this particular situation. Okay, I do feel like you keep checking up on your manifestation to see whether it's coming in for you or it's not, and that's also creating a mentality of lack in your mind. It's not letting you be positive about your manifestations, being positive about your abilities as a magician, as somebody who creates their destiny, creates their reality, with their thoughts, with their emotions, with their alignment of thoughts and emotions to create action, right? To create that dharam in your life, dharma, right? I think that particular aspect of your life has become blocked because somewhere, even though you try to do the energetic work for it, but then there's this level of like checking on it or constantly going back to see if it's going to happen, and there's a distrust in your own thoughts and feelings. Okay, there's a lack of honesty in your own perception about yourself. Okay, there's a lack of honesty in you being able to see this within yourself, and your spirit guides are not playing around. I feel like your spirit guides are so strong that they want you to be as strong, be a risk taker, be bold in your life, take actions towards your dreams, towards your goals, and not be stagnant and feel comfortably numb, is what I'm hearing for your pile, like comfortably numb in a particular situation. Because I feel like whatever situation you are in, you could be dealing with a lot of people who are like encroaching your boundaries, not maybe if you are at a job, right, you might have a lot of like burdens in your job. Maybe you have a lot more responsibilities than others, and yet you are getting underpaid, but you are in that job because somewhere you feel like this is comfortable for me, so at least I'm getting some kind of an income, and you are scared to take a risk by applying for a new job, applying for a new position, or talking to your boss about the kind of work that you've been doing, and you have been feeling underpaid. I think that you're comfortable in that stagnant position because you're scared to take a risk. There's a fear, and that's coming because your heart is closed up. With the loving woman in reverse, you could be a loving man in reverse as well, right, where your heart chakra is blocked, and because of your heart getting blocked due to you focusing so much on the grinding and so much on the hustle, or so much in the everyday chaos in your life, you have forgotten that you have stopped being honest to yourself about what you truly want. And because of that complacency, there's a sense of other people encroaching your boundaries even more, not letting you be the loving person that you are, because somewhere you have forgotten to have clear intentions in terms of what you want and how you want to align towards it by taking action towards it. I feel like you think very, very fascinating thoughts about your future, but there has to be a step taken towards it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's kind of read a little bit. This is what I was channeling from the cards here, but I want to know like what your spirit guides are telling you regarding this leap, because this is something that's prepared by the divine for you, is what I'm feeling, pile 2. This is a leap of faith that you need to take in a certain direction. Like I said, it could be towards a better job, or it could be for a higher position in a job, in a company. It could be opening your own company, opening your own product line, opening your own business. It could be taking your business online. It could be starting a new relationship. But there could be, thoughts from the past that keep coming up that make you feel like you don't deserve a loving partner because you have always met people who are dishonest with you or who lie to you. So you feel like every person that you're going to encounter in the future are going to be liars or are going to cheat you in some way, or they are going to deceive you in some way. And because of that, there could be this sense of feeling insecure and allowing, energies in your life without discernment and without a sense of having clear intentions set for that particular relationship. I think there could be certain also insecurities that are coming up. It says like attracts like in reverse with this card as well. So yeah, I feel like your inner child is kind of going through a battle right now. Your inner child doesn't feel loved. It doesn't feel supported. You feel like you have lost in love, that no matter how much you have loved, you never received that love back. And because of that, that has blocked your heart chakra, and that in turn is making you scared to take a leap towards a brand new beginning, which can provide you much more blessings than what you are currently looking at in your life. But it's about having that gratitude for whatever it is that you have currently that will bring about the results for you. If you keep on, if you do the manifestation work and you keep on checking to see if the seed is growing, from after yesterday when you planted it, it's like it's just going to ensure that you have a lack of trust within your own manifestation, and that's going to delay the progress of you aligning to that gift wrapped dimension that you have created for yourself, right? And that is your spirit team telling you to be honest with yourself and know that whatever you have wished for is progressing. It is going to come true. With the progress and wishes card, I feel like it's going to come true as long as you learn to play through it all. Like, take things not so seriously in life. I feel like because you have been betrayed in the past, your loving energy has completely gone down. Either you could be completely somebody who invites people in and doesn't know how to have clear boundaries, or this could be that you have too many boundaries, or you have like a wall up against people, and at times this doesn't allow you to take risks and get to learn from another person and get triggered by that person, so that you can know where you still hurt, so you can heal from that. There's a fear of looking deep into your heart in some way. Pile 2 is what I'm hearing, okay? There's a fear of looking deep in your heart or deep in your childhood. It says, if you long for more love, be more loving, in reverse, right? So this is like you not believing in love, not believing that the world can be loving, that your reality can be a loving one. Even though you are trying to manifest love, maybe you have tried to manifest love in your life, but you keep feeling that, men are dishonest or women are dishonest or something like that, and that narrative keeps repeating itself subconsciously in your mind, which is then delaying the progress for you. So it's time to take a risk and a leap of faith towards improving this energy, so that you can attract the highest timeline to you very, very easily, as long as you take that one step. It's just that one step, and boom, your spirit team is there to bless you with that gift of yours that you so deserve, is what I'm hearing. Like, you so truly deserve, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let me read what your spirit team wants to say regarding the first card for you guys, regarding the leap, with the number 16. Okay, so it says here, there will come a moment when you feel sublimely and perfectly connected, when the sheer life force of the universe is directly linked to your own place of power. Within this moment and this place, you have alignment where all you have wanted becomes all that you are. Wow, that's so interesting, collective. Pile 2, I'm hearing your spirit team literally tell you that this is what you need to align to. You need to align to that particular reality of whatever it is that you're manifesting, a new job, a new commitment, a new, friend, social group, soul tribe, whatever it may be. You need to become that person that you want to attract. You need to act like you already have the job that you are dreaming about. You need to act like that. Like, you need to be delusional about yourself a little bit. Maybe you feel like at times it's very difficult for you to be like dishonest also, like to yourself, if you are on the other side of the spectrum where you feel like you have to be very, very honest to people, right? And because of your honesty, you have become isolated due to your strong walls, right? Because other people get hurt when you speak the truth, but you are like very, very honest. So if you are that way, then also, like, I feel like that in itself becomes a blockage in terms of you manifesting that, because you cannot lie to yourself, so there's that balance that we need to find, where we can delude ourselves a little bit, and then we come back to our center with meditation, with grounding, with higher vibrational work. That's what I'm hearing from your spirit team. Okay, so yeah, let's read this. So within this moment and this place, you have alignment where all you have wanted becomes all that you are. You are enough, and you truly believe that, and therefore you will move forth in the direction of the soul's greatest desire. This time is coming for you, and all you need to do is remember that you are enough, and open yourself up to the power of the energy that has sought to reach you for so long. Okay, so your spirit team has been trying to nudge you about this leap of faith for so long, this idea for so long, because this idea is going to reap a lot of progress, a lot of wishes coming true, and benefits that come to you through blessings from the divine. Okay, your spirit team has been guiding you towards this, but you are scared to take that leap. You feel like either people will judge you, criticize you, ridicule you for whatever it is that you're thinking about, in terms of taking the next step. It could be literally moving from one job to the next, or getting rid of an ex, or getting rid of a family member who's like constantly on you, trying to encroach your boundaries. It's time to say no and step into this new version of yourself. Move to a new place or go towards a new direction. That'll help you a lot in becoming more playful with your heart and not take everything so seriously. Even your past heartbreaks as well is what I'm hearing, okay? Because that was to teach you discernment, right? So it says you are enough, and open yourself up to the power of that energy, okay? In this moment, there is no fear. In this moment, there is no hesitation. In this moment, the inner chatter of the voices of family and society, and even the fragmented aspects of ourselves, still and step back and let the pure connection between the universe and the fragment of the universe, which is your soul, rebond and reclaim the belief that you are blessed and deserve this wonder, right? And this wonder is that gift, that dimension that is wrapped up as a gift from your spirit team for you. You just have to align to it by becoming it, becoming the reality that you wish to attract, okay? Or taking part in that reality as if it's already yours. That's what your spirit team wants you to guide you towards. When this card comes, my friend, allow yourself to open up and absorb the power that is yours at this moment. It is time to connect and to take the leap of faith, and to know that if the connection is cared for and maintained and believed in, you can fly. It is no great project, nor is it about power in the world. It is about the experience that proves to us once again that you are a child of the universe and you are beloved. Prepare to have your faith restored and for the ecstasy of the spirit to move through you once again. So I feel like your spirit guides feel that you have lost your belief in the divine. You have lost your faith in the divine. And your spirit team wants you to believe again, wants you to have faith in the unknown again, wants you to take a leap of faith without knowing what the outcome is going to be like again. Just surrendering to the cosmos with discernment, of course. Not like you're just, blindly leaping into something, but you know that there is a certain level of calculated risk that you're taking by deluding yourself like 30 to 40%, into this reality, and also realistically taking actions towards that reality to bring it into alignment, right? So the illumination message for you is, I am enough. I am a part of the wonder that is the universe, and I am loved. I will wait no longer. Instead, I leap into the embrace of the universe, right? Because your spirit guides are here to catch you. Your spirit team is here to embrace you, right? But you have to have faith. You have to believe, because that is how this progress of your wishes are going to take place in your world. This is how you are going to step into this next level of your connection with the universe, of your connection with your spirit guides, right? So I'm definitely seeing that. Some of you have like an idea to purify water, something to do with like the purification of water very quickly or something like that, like even the dirty water, like the waters of the oceans or something like that. Like you are someone who's very conscious of earth, or you want to be, but because of the hustle and bustle of your life, you have not been able to tap into this idea. Okay, this is something specific for someone special. Okay, so let me know in the comments down below if you're resonating with this. I would really love to know that. All right, but yeah, that idea needs to come out. That idea needs to take shape in this world, because people of the world need it. People of the world need progressive thinkers like you, who fulfill other people's wishes just by their mere ideas. You're so powerful, collective, pile 2. You're so powerful that your intentions can become reality. That itself is such a magical thing to know about, and to have that power within our strength, right? And within our capacity, right? So this is so beautiful, my loves. I also wanted to see what this progress card is about. So just give me a moment. Let me check. All right. I think the main thing that this card is talking about is also you basically, like the first interpretation of this that I had in my mind was that not looking at the manifestation but letting it happen while you have faith and trust in the universe and align with your actions towards those manifestations. And the other part about it is that once you do that, I do see spirit shining upon you, smiling upon you, giving you the harvest that you deserve from this transformation and change that is occurring in your life due to your mentality of gratitude towards the life that you currently have. I feel like that is also very, very important. So having a gratitude journal will help you in progress towards this reality, this alignment within the reality that you are looking to get into, right? So yeah, it's interesting how I just couldn't find the card in the book. So maybe some of you are just meant to take the interpretation that I felt, from my intuition. Now let's check this one, the loving woman in reverse, which is also quite interesting because I feel like either you have been very disappointed in love in the past and your spirit team is telling you that if you cannot heal those parts of yourself which still hurts when somebody lied to you, cheated on you, disappointed you, and you haven't done the shadow work to be able to deal with that hurt and pain, look at it in the eyes and see through it and go through it. It's going to cause troubles in your future relationships where you are not going to be able to discern properly, or you're not going to be able to be honest with the other person about what you truly feel and what you truly want. So if you are trying to choose the path of dishonesty in order to wear a mask in front of your person to impress them, and then stop being your authentic self and eventually regret it because those parts eventually come out anyway, this is a clear reminder from your spirit team to not do that, and to take authenticity very seriously in your life. Okay, and if you're too authentic to the point that at times you overgive and you are very honest about things as well, it's time to have set boundaries about those qualities within you so that they can come into balance as well. Okay, so let's see what this card is saying. All right, it says there is a woman in your life who is going to increase the love and support around you. Okay, hold on, I'm reading the upright one. The reversed meaning is different. So it says here, when this card is reversed, joy and sweetness start to drop away and bitter feelings appear. There may be a disconnect with an old love or dear friend, or there may be a woman in your life that is difficult, judgmental, or even working against you in some way. Whoever it is, it's time to stand up for yourself, speak your truth, and know that you deserve respect in all of your relationships, romantic or otherwise, right? So that is that case of boundaries in reverse that we were getting, that either there could be a complete lack of boundaries or there could be walls up, right? So with the lack of boundaries, I'm getting that there could be somebody who is actually trying to hinder your progress and growth. Maybe you want to take a leap towards this new reality for yourself, but there are people who are stopping you from doing this, who want to stop your progress, who want to stop you from growing into the next chapter of your life, okay? Because they want you to attract darkness in your life, they want you to attract tragedy in your life, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and they are very dishonest with you. Even though they show you that they are loving, they actually try to cross your boundaries, ask you very deep questions about yourself, right? So you need to discern this and you need to stand up for yourself, is what your spirit guides are telling you. Okay, your spirit team is telling you, speak your truth and know that you deserve respect in all your relationships, romantic or otherwise. Okay, so this could be in your work situation also, this could be in your friendship also. Just take it wherever it relates. Your soul longs for you to thrive in the light of mutual honor. If you have been settling for dismissal or mistreatment, it's time to let go of this relationship, or at least express what you need and expect to get it. You can be the loving woman in your life, your own accepting and encouraging mother, your own supportive best friend, and your own tender-hearted sweetheart. When you choose to love yourself and live with hope no matter what's going on, the powerful love of the universe responds. And it's interesting how every time I'm talking about something important, I'm not able to speak it. So there's so many blockages, there's a lot of negative entities that try to stop me from giving you guys this message, So let me know in the comments down below if you guys are resonating with this, like that, there's a lot of negativity that tries to stop you from your progress, but you are still trying hard, you're working hard towards your goals and towards yourself, and that is an achievement in itself, collective. Okay, so claps for you, literally. I'm so proud of you, soul fam, literally. Okay, so yeah, the universe is going to respond to you once you align to that self-love within yourself, right? Look at all those parts of yourself which you feel are ugly, which you don't feel secure about or good about. Emotionally also, maybe you feel like emotionally you give too much, and then there's no emotional balance in your life, or there hasn't been in the past. So you are scared of emotions, or you overdo those emotions because you are insecure about not finding anything in the future, right? So you need to come back to yourself, and there's an affirmation here. It says, I treat myself with love and compassion, and I attract those energies in my daily life, right? So these are the affirmations that you can say daily. This is what your spirit team wants you to know, that if you say these affirmations, it will help you align to that reality which is what you're looking for, actually. Okay, which is the gift wrapped by the divine for you specifically, right? So the numbers I'm seeing here are 16, 12, 6. Okay, these numbers could be significant for you guys, for your life path, for your birth date. Okay, I also wanted to read a little bit about the boundaries in reverse. So let's see what this card wants to tell you guys, and also your spirit team from this card. Judging what you need and what you don't need allows you to place healthy boundaries. You teach people how to treat you. Judge what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care, and simplify. Okay, so the affirmation here is, I can say yes or no with authenticity and clarity. Oh my God, this is so beautiful, guys. Please comment down below. I can say yes or no with authenticity and clarity. That's also one of your affirmations by your spirit team. Okay, it says here, in times of sickness, or say presence of very strong emotions such as grief, we often naturally simplify. We cut out all the extras that are too hard or too complex at that time. We might not take up an invitation to an event we might have to work at attending. We might only watch a film we know uplifts us. We might only want to see or communicate with friends we know and trust to understand, love and support us, warts and all. We might only choose to spend the depth of our heart and time with people who are few rather than many, and we become vastly sensitive to those we now discover take their unfair share of our energy. We might also look to our body more compassionately and eat nourishing foods to heal it, do comforting things for it to recover more easily, or just decide to rest it completely. If we are healthy people, we naturally action a kind of simplicity and a set of boundaries to protect ourselves, so we can give ourselves some space to heal. What if we did this all the time? What if we more consciously chose more simply and specifically for the benefit of our own mind, body and spirit? Yes, life is complex, but it can be richer and more enjoyable if we pare back what is negatively extra and choose a more deliberate and authentic path. We don't need so much fluff and people pleasing and running about madly, and fast food and fast fashion and gossip and hardcore Olympic level scheduling and stress. We just don't. Look at what you chose to do last time you were forced to simplify. If it was a positive choice, maybe that could be your starting point for something better today. This judgment you made was for you and it worked. Not all judgment is bad or to be avoided. Every single one of us judges every day. We judge what brand of washing powder to buy among many. We judge what TV show is good and what isn't. We vote, which is judgmental on trust. We have a legal system with a judge. We judge what we will accept and what we will not. If we don't, we do not have values, nor do we have boundaries. This is a huge issue for some. All right. So to simply focus on your own experiences and not look outside of yourself for justice may all be very nice for gurus, but for those of us who want to be the change that we wish to see, I judge happily that certain things are unacceptable. So I strive to change those things. People judge that slavery wasn't right and involved themselves in change, even to the extent of waging war. People judge that whaling wasn't right, so it's been banned in most countries. We judge that apartheid wasn't right and people died to change it. One brave man, Nelson Mandela, was jailed for decades as a result. Boundaries teach people how to treat us, and this is a kind of a positive judgment. Wow. Some of you could work with obsidian right now. Obsidian crystal will help you in maintaining stronger boundaries with people, because I feel like you can judge yourself based on boundaries also, and you can feel like maybe you're taking away too much from people, and you could feel a sense of guilt about that. But this is this good judgmental side to yourself that will help you come back into equanimity and take risks and take that leap of faith that you need to. You know, if you surround yourself with such people who are lying to you about your progress and wishes, and dishonoring you in some way by not encouraging you or supporting you with your dreams and wishes, then it's time to take a leap of faith elsewhere. You know, that's what your spirit team is guiding you towards, my loves. Okay, and remember that like attracts like, right? But because this is in reverse, I feel like you have attracted wrong people in your life, because your energy frequency has been in that hustle and bustle and that, you know, fast life. But now is the time to kind of slow down and look at yourself and see where you have been lying to yourself at times, or in denial about certain truths about yourself, and take that risk, take that leap forward, so that your spirit team can take 10 steps towards you and bless you with everything that you deserve, because you deserve it all, my loves. Right, Paltu? So let me know in the comments down below how you're resonating with this message. This is such a beautiful reading. Thank you, Tara Potts, for suggesting this for my viewers. I'm so appreciative of this suggestion. Also, if you guys would like to donate to my channel, the PayPal link is in the description box below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, check out the description box where there's a Linktree link for the tarot booking form. Also, if you would like to gift me decks which I can use for you guys on my channel, then you can check the Amazon wish lists below for India as well as USA. Alright, my loves, so thank you so much and peace. Alright, so for my pile 3, for those of you who chose pile 3, let's dive into your wondrous reading. I'm kind of feeling like I'm entering a cave of wonders, okay, while I'm tapping into your pile, just by channeling your energy. I feel like what you're seeking is peace. What you're seeking is solitude. I feel like you enjoy solitude. You enjoy having your space, your time away from people. You enjoy your sacred space. And this could be a divine masculine activation reading that I'm picking up from, because there's this air magic card which has like a masculine, you know, looking out into the like the wonders and into the unknown, you know. And I feel like your energy for my pile 3, you could be masculine, you could be feminine, but your divine masculine energy within you is going to be activated through this reading, okay? And if you are resonating with the message until now, and if you do resonate, that's when you stick to this pile, all right? So because I was sensing some doubt from your end, so just wanted to clear that. So as I enter the Cave of Wonders, I automatically see the first card that we got for you is the Isle of Wonders, right? And it's such a gorgeous, magical, beautiful card. I'm just looking at it right now, and you need to channel into this card right now, okay? This is the sacred space of your heart, is what I'm hearing, okay? This is your heart. And the thing with this is that this is your center. This is a space within yourself which is completely in solitude. It is unshakable, it's unmovable. It's that place of peace, that place of security, that, you know, sacred space within you that provides clarity, that provides peace, that provides a sense of direction, you know. So I feel like your spirit team is trying to tell you that you are a wonder in yourself, okay? There are so many wonders about you. There are so many discoveries that you can make about yourself just by like looking at yourself, you know, studying yourself, going within yourself. And I think you, pile 3, you realize this, like you have a lot of curiosity about learning about yourself, learning about the depths of your soul. I think you have a thirst for knowledge regarding these things. And your spirit team is telling you that that is exactly what it is. You are someone who is extremely gifted, okay? Gifted in terms of seeing revelations. So this could be through your dreams. You could be seeing revelations in your dreams about what's going to manifest in the future for you or for the collective. You have a sense of channeling. You have a sense of teaching other people what you learn from your experiences. You also have a very wide grasp of knowledge. I feel like you love knowledge, you love solitude, you love working in solitude, and then coming out with the finished, product, or the finished, whatever it is that you are working on, right? So there's a sense of discovering things within yourself that you never knew about. That's what your spirit team is guiding you towards with this Isle of Wonders. I feel like there's so much untapped potential within you that you are about to discover within yourself, and your spirit team is guiding you towards this. Okay, so during this period it might feel like you're lonely, like you're alone, but you're not. You are actually surrounded by your spirit guides, because I'm seeing these waterfalls on this card, which tells me that your spirit guides are all around you. I see the birds here, which is telling me like there are different types of spirit guides that are assisting you during this process. Okay. It's not just one kind of spirit guide. I'm getting you have like multiple types of spirit guides, because your capacity to hold knowledge, your capacity to be intelligent is on a very high level. Okay, so your spirit guides are protecting your heart as well as your mind, okay, so that it can ascend through revelations, so that you can teach this to other people, and through these other people they can then discover things about themselves because you did this process. Okay, so your spirit guide is leading you through isolation and loneliness, and letting go of the past. That is helping you through this process of discovering parts about yourself that you did not know, but they are like treasures within your soul that you are about to discover. That's what your spirit team is telling me here. Okay, so you might have felt stagnant in terms of trusting yourself when it comes to enacting on the ideas of your mind. I feel like you guys are very spiritual in nature. You are someone who values your sacred space. You cleanse your energy, you cleanse the space. I do see you like having certain incense or something to do with cleansing the energies. So you are very, very aware about these things, pile 3. But there is so much more that you are about to learn, and your spirit guides are taking you on this adventure to the sacred temple, which is on the Isle of Wonders. Okay, this is the Cave of Wonders, or the Isle of Wonders, literally like an island within yourself, through which you can tap into the power of your heart and mind and align them to produce miracles, is what I'm hearing. Like pile 3, you are my ethereal pile. You are the pile which is like beyond this world or otherworldly, is what I'm hearing. Okay, and there are different types of spirit guides that are assisting you at different stages in your life. Okay, so if right now there is one type of spirit guide, within maybe 2 to 3 years there's a different type of spirit guides that assist you. So there could be this ability within you to shift through the knowledge that you receive and reveal parts of yourself to people that you did not know existed, and you keep transforming through that. Okay, that's because your spirit team is telling you that you have the ability to I'm hearing shape shift into situations, so that you can let people know that being independent and being by yourself is not a curse when you have to go through it, and when spirit makes you face yourself in those times when you are not having any support but you only have yourself. I think you are going to teach this in the future to people, about like your journey of going at things alone and figuring things out about yourself that you never knew you could if you wouldn't have been on that path of self-discovery. So I'm hearing from your spirit team that you are on the path to self-discovery, and this is how your spirit team is leading you out of your loneliness, so that you can then teach people about what you have discovered after a long period of being celibate or being alone, or at times not being able to forgive people, not being able to trust people that easily, not being able to take as much action towards your ideas because you felt like nobody would actually take it seriously, or nobody would understand like what you're discovering, because nobody really cares about themselves. All people care about is what's going on out there, what's the gossip, what's the tea, or things like that. But nobody's concerned about like looking within for that treasure, and I think you are going to teach people how to look within themselves for the treasure that lies within them, that they can actually multiply once they observe it, and once they neutralize it, once they neutralize themselves and become equanimous, right? That's what I'm hearing for you guys. So this is so deep, like I don't even know where to begin, right? So I wanted to actually read a little bit of this card for you guys, of the Isle of Wonders. By the way, the numbers that I'm seeing here are number 4, number 5, number 32, 11. Yeah, these are the numbers that I'm seeing. If these are significant to you, or your life path number, if you add them up, So let's see what your spirit team is actually talking about regarding the Isle of Wonders here, okay? It says here, some places are so precious that they must be completely protected. Such is this place, the Isle of Wonders, shrouded by the mists of the waterfalls, guarded by the turbulence of the waters. It can only be reached through becoming light and flying there. Becoming light, you see? So through this period of you being alone by yourself, you have become light in energy. Like your energy is like as light as air, or this is where you're heading. Like your energy is going to be so fluid that it's going to be very like changeable, I'm getting, okay, but at the same time very secure at the core, and that is like due to the Isle of Wonders being activated like in the center of your soul, so that it can ground you within every experience that you have, on this universe or beyond, is what I'm hearing. Your pile is like really ethereal, okay? We are tapping in collective, okay? So let's see what this says. So it says here, what does this mean for you? That in order to learn what your soul craves to understand, you must become light enough to travel over the waters and into the Isle of Wonders itself, right? So yeah, travel over the waters means that to detach from your emotions. This is that Aquarian energy I'm picking up. So some of you could be Aquarians here, Gemini, Libra, okay, air signs definitely very heavy, strong here. But you need to become light enough in order to travel to this center part of yourself. And for becoming lighter, you need to release, you need to forgive, you need to accept whatever happened. Complete acceptance of all parts of yourself, complete acceptance of all aspects of yourself that are arising with different people or in different situations, to the point that now those personalities or those characteristics are aligning and forming one identity, and that is what you're discovering about yourself, and you're ascending from that. Okay, so when this card comes to you, know that you are being guided to become light, so your soul can travel to this place and explore the marvels of this place. It is a place of peace. Oh my God, what was I saying? It's a place of peace and of great teaching and discovery, of soulful intellect and spirited intelligence. Yes, this is tapping into that spiritual intelligence, not just the intelligence of objectivity or knowledge or reading or things like that, or factual knowledge. This is not just about that. This is about going a level beyond that. This is about spiritual knowledge, spiritual inheritance, your sacred space where you go and learn the spiritual secrets of the universe. This is what you are like getting aligned to, collective, pile 3. Please let me know in the comments down below, like, are you excited about this journey? Your spirit guides are like so overwhelmingly excited about it. Okay, I'm feeling their energy right now. They're so excited to share this message with you right now. Okay, so there lies such a place deep within you, and you can discover this place within. For while the Isle of Wonders continues to exist, so too does the wonder within you. Exactly, that's what your spirit team feels, that you are the wonder. You are literally the cave of wonders, and they are preparing you to have this alignment with this place through peace, through being light, and through being centered and grounded. And for that, you have to let go. You have to release certain damages that have happened due to societal programming, due to conditioning, since your childhood. All of that has to be released so that you can accept this new aspect of yourself, or download this consciousness within yourself, So yeah, this is definitely also connected to my Trinity consciousness video that I created. So check it out if you haven't already. For you guys also, you need to check that reading out. It may be time to rise above and free yourself from what has held you back. And this can take place in subtle, potent ways. It is not a literal escape, although the adventure can always assist us. This is more a freeing of yourself from all that is around you, which convinces you that you can no longer learn and that it is dangerous to discover that believing in marvels is the domain of fantasy. It is not, for this place exists to generate the belief in the marvelous, the desire to learn, and the repeated and peaceful liberation of the enchained soul. Fly now, friend, and let yourself visit this most marvelous place and learn of all that is pure and true again. Let me tell you, Pile 3, I think you guys are also like Marvel comic fans or Marvel fans. Okay, whatever they show as the superpowers, those powers are true, my loves. Those powers are within you, okay? It's just that they show it in a fiction way so that you don't believe in them, so that you don't actually tap with that logical genius within you into that spiritual self within you, right? It's like they have always tried to separate the spiritual from the logical, and scientists from the rishis, or Buddhists from scientists, or whatever, right? Imagine a world where Buddhists and scientists align their beliefs, align their morals, their values, their facts, and try to solve the pieces of the puzzle, rather than distracting us with fragmentations of different varieties and subcategories of logical explanations to things, right? So I feel like you have been battling this for a very long time, where there's a part within you that is spiritual, that is so thirsty for knowledge, but because of your logical side, you might have suppressed that part of you. Your logical mind could keep telling you that that's not true. Like, how could you believe in spirituality? Because those things are just not true and they don't make sense because I can't see it. But then you can't see air, and you breathe it every day, and that it's the most powerful force in on our planet. Like, if we don't have oxygen, we won't be able to live, even like for a few minutes, right? So that's the thing. Like, the most powerful forces in the universe are literally invisible. That's how air convinces you that that's how it is, right? Maybe some of you already know of this knowledge. Some of you have already spoken about this knowledge to other people, okay? You are already my pile who uplift people and help people get through the times of loneliness and forgive themselves. Or you could be the other side of these kind of people who are very logical and practical and focus on your day-to-day activities and have a lot of dreams in mind, but there's a limitation that you have reached with your logical mind, and there's an exploration beyond that you are being called to explore and wonder about for. You need to wonder again like a child, is what I'm hearing, with that logical mind, with that level of factual information, because that's how you will reach a completely new discovery, even about yourself or about others or about the planet or about supernatural energies, whatever it may be. But your research can lead you to places that have never been seen before, is what I'm hearing, Pile 3. But it's all about your dedication. Your spirit team is going to help you throughout this process. I'm hearing, if you see this bird, I don't know what this bird is. It looks like a hawk, but let me know in the comments down below if you think it's a hawk. But if you see a hawk, that could be a sign that you're on the right path and your spirit team is communicating with you. Okay, so seeing a hawk, I'm seeing pearls also. Okay, pearls, oyster. I'm seeing oyster. I'm seeing flamingo also. Okay, interesting. Even though I'm feeling flamingo, I'm not seeing flamingo, but I'm feeling flamingo. Okay. Or if you see a temple somewhere, it could be on a t-shirt, it could be on while walking down the street or something, and you see a temple, or you see some kind of a temple on a movie or on a book. Okay, these are signs that your spirit guides are talking to you. Okay, if you see a feather, I'm also hearing a feather. Okay, and if you smell something very different in the air, like something that is very it smells good, is what I'm hearing, like a good fragrance, something like a fragrance but not a perfume, like you'll just suddenly smell something, and that is telling you that you have senses beyond your 5 senses that are trying to get activated so that your spirit guides can communicate with you through that and guide your intelligence towards your soul. Wow. Oh my God. This is deep, guys. So the illumination here is, I have the freedom to learn and to discover. My soul thrives on adventure. Okay, so it's time to take action towards those adventures that you have been putting off. Maybe you have wanted to go to an island, and there has been a certain calling for you to maybe discover some unknown places or unknown islands, or this could be within you or outside yourself, right? But this is time for you to take that calling seriously and to explore that within yourself, because this is how you will know whether, these things are real or not. So your spirit guides want you to listen to these messages, like what I said in terms of seeing the signs related to the downloads that I was getting, right? So yeah, let's see what this is talking about regarding the air magic. But one thing I know, and I felt with this card is that there's a lot of future planning, a lot of thinking ahead in the future for you guys. You guys must be planning your future, writing down or journaling or meditating, because you value your sacred space, you value your planning, you take cautious steps towards your future. I do see you being that planner, that strategist, right? But it's time to activate that divine strategist within you. Wow. What downloads are coming in, guys. So there's an activation of the divine strategy that wants to be gifted to you by your spirit team. Okay, how does the divine strategize? Okay, that's so interesting, because like the divine itself is so abstract and subjective, yet when mixed with logic, like there's a completely new discovery that happens just by mixing those terms together, right? That is beautiful. So let's see, this is, so air magic is talking about, without air there is no life, but unlike the earth element, which is solid and obvious, the element of air is more ephemeral and harder to visualize. You cannot, after all, hold a chunk of air in your hands the way you can rock. So we often use something else to symbolize it, like a feather or incense. But that doesn't make it any less vital an element than earth, or any less powerful, as anyone who has ever lived through a hurricane will tell you. Embrace the power of air with every breath and send your appreciation out on the breeze. Okay? The action that you can take here is, there is a simple way to connect with the magic of air, and you do it all the time, breathing. But instead of breathing without conscious effort, take a few moments to sit and really be aware of the air moving in and out of your lungs. Feel the power you draw in with every breath and the cleansing that carries away what you don't need as you exhale. If you want, visualize the breath coming in as one color, yellow for instance, and the breath going out as another, grey, as it wafts away negativity. Be sure to say thank you for the element for its gifts. Alright? So regarding the divination here, this card is telling you to do something magical connected to the air. You can do the breathing exercise above, or stand outside in the wind as you mindfully connect to the power of air. If you have been struggling with health or emotional issues, light a sage smudge stick and let the air waft away negativity and illness. Okay? So this is beautiful. This is talking about you tapping into your magic in order for you to enhance your mind, your intellect towards spirituality. Okay, this is something that your spirit guides are guiding you towards, because you can discover things that have never been seen before, as long as you trust yourself. That trust factor is very, very important, right? So I want to read that as well for you guys. The trust, okay, what your spirit guide is telling you regarding trusting others and trusting yourself in this new phase of your life. Let's see. So we have 32. All right. Trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities. Begin to plan carefully for the future. That's exactly what I was saying with the air magic card, right? The masculine is actually planning for the future, has a feather in his hand and wants to write down his plans. And that's what I'm seeing you guys do. Even if you're a woman, this is you planning your future. This is you being progressive, thinking forward, 10 steps ahead. I think you are strategists by nature. You could love playing chess, or you play chess with yourself in alone time, or So if you have this capacity, there's another level that you can reach by not only tapping into that, but like divine strategy. That's where your next level is, because that is how your intuition will guide you through your logical strategies. Okay, so apart from the trust we might develop spiritually with our higher power, self-trust is the basis of all other trust, right? Self-trust is a surety that we can rely upon ourselves, that our decisions are valid, that we ourselves matter, that knowing ourselves combined with trusting ourselves leads to better, more informed decisions about all aspects of our life, including career and relationships. Self-trust is far more than a flashy show of confidence. It is deeper and farther reaching than that. It is security at the very core, that no matter what, our wisdom matters and it is best. It allows for flow and for faith in oneself and the way you do things, moving and choosing in the world. Self-trust is a full acceptance of the self. As accepting one's self becomes easier, thus self-trust will begin to shine. This gives great momentum to anything we choose to tackle or do. Our ancestors saw spring, the great thawing, as a new beginning. So your spirit team is saying there's a new beginning coming in spring for you in terms of your abilities, okay, of discovery is what I'm hearing. Our ancestors saw spring, the great thawing, as a new beginning. They would walk the marshes and plains and find newly laid eggs. More than just a symbol of fertility and new hope, the eggs meant that the worst of the cold was over and new life really was here. The egg moon was a time of celebration and rejoicing. Okay, so what is this talking to you about? This is talking about, through all the challenges and conflicts that you have had to go through, where you have had to like isolate yourself, or maybe because you have been so much into the future, planning things for yourself, that you have lost touch with your spirituality. This is a time to connect to it. This is a time to have faith in yourself, because trust me, those ideas are going to like keep rolling in, because your spirit guides want to channel them to you. Okay, with also the sacred temple energy, which is so beautiful. This is that sacred space within yourself that is immovable. It is safe, secure, grounded, and no matter what happened in the past or what will happen in the future, this place remains intact, untouched, pure within you. Okay, and that is where your spirit team wants you to go towards. Okay, if you have been too much surrounded by people or too focused on future plans and things like that, it's time to take a step back and isolate yourself a little bit and go through this process until spring is what I'm hearing, because there's going to be a new beginning that comes through this. There's going to be a major shift in your supernatural abilities, okay, with this, and a belief and a trust and faith in spirituality like never before is what I'm hearing. So in this pile, like either there are like complete believers of spirituality, and then there are people who don't at all believe in this, but they are actually being guided. So that's why I gave you the signs. Okay, all right. I'm also getting something regarding music, so you might hear something in music that is a message from your spirit guides. Okay, so just make sure that you are checking the shuffle, when you are on your playlist or something like that. There will be a message in the songs for you as well from your spirit team. Okay, so let me read the sacred temple for you. This card unveils your ultimate place of power and inspiration. Exactly, pile 3, exactly. The sacred temple is the seat of your soul, and it's always available to you as a source of peace, balance, and connection to spirit. You can access this wonderful place by meditating on your own heart center. Receiving this card upright is telling you it's time to do so. You are at a point in your life and in your personal power where you are able to open this holy vault and connect with the unlimited information contained therein. Whatever project you may be working on, whatever type of information you need, whether personal, spiritual, financial, medical, artistic, scientific, or any other topic, the answers you seek are available to you now through the Akashic records. Wow! So this is about tapping into those Akashic records, all the experiences within the universe that you have had. That's what the Akashic records signify, okay? So this Isle of Wonders, once you reach this place within your soul, through isolation, through meditation, and through discipline towards your spiritual growth and towards self-growth and self-trust, I feel like it's going to open up information about these facets of your personality that is so, filled with different characteristics and different personalities, like the shapeshifter that you are, I was telling you. Personal, spiritual, financial, medical, artistic, scientific, right? All of these will become available to you, is what I'm hearing, by spring, if you start working on it now, okay? So whenever you're watching this, this can resonate with you, okay? This is a timeless reading. So it says, when you connect with the powerful spiritual source, you will find all of the avenues of your life opening up with possibility. This card is telling you that you are ready, so take time to enter the temple. Meditate, trust, and believe. You'll be amazed at the important energy and information you find there. Wow. Oh my God. I mean, pile 3, promise me you are going to come back to this pick a card and tell me what you have discovered. Just promise me this. I really want to know. I'm so fascinated by your pile. Like, I am so fascinated by your mind, by the way it works, and I think you're learning how to appreciate the moment. I see your spirit team guiding you towards this experience so that you can appreciate every situation as being an opportunity where you can grow, where you can learn more. And sometimes when we think that we know everything, that's when we discover something new about ourselves, and that is the precipice you are at. And it's so exciting because you finally realize that life is not as boring as you thought it would be, or as predictable as you thought it would be. It's something magical in the air, right? And your spirit team is pulling you in with those new threads of curiosity that is leading you through your different facets of personality to the center of your core, where there is this Isle of Wonders that has hidden treasures, okay, about different topics, to different answers, to different different solutions to your problems, basically, right? Everything is available there if you tap into it, right? So this is just, I don't know, like, I'm quite speechless. So promise me that you're going to do this. Like, you are going to let me know, okay, how this is going for you guys. Yes, so thank you so much, pile 3. I think I just don't want to leave you guys for some reason. Like, I just want to stay in this pile and like be in your energy. It's so beautiful and it's so welcoming. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. Let me know in the comments how much you resonated, and whether you feel these parts of you getting activated, and then grounding those things into one centerpiece of yourself. Like, this is like an integration of the divine masculine mainly, but like facets of the personality of the divine masculine. It's like uniting in one within ourselves, okay? And this could be like a collective reading also, okay? For whoever's watching this message is meant for you, okay? Very deeply. So study yourself deeply, okay? That's my advice to you. Study yourself deeply. There's just so much within you you have no idea about, okay? So thank you so much, my loves. If you resonated with this, let me know in the comments. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, check out the description box where there's my tarot booking form. Also, if you would like to donate to my channel, my PayPal information is given in the description box, along with my Amazon wish list for UK, for US, and for India. Okay, so in case you want to gift me tarot decks or oracle decks, you can do so by going there. All right, my love. So thank you so much, and peace.